Hello, everybody. We are Hyginex, the hand hygiene monitoring company. We'll show you a video of how our product works, and after that, we'll delve into the specific items in the components of the system, and then we'll take your questions. Thank you.
With more than 1 million healthcare-acquired infections in the U.S. per year, resulting in nearly 100,000 deaths, HAIs can cost hospitals almost $40 billion annually. Hygienix changes all that. Easy to operate, our patented smart wristband notifies healthcare professionals when hand hygiene is required and gives immediate feedback by tracking hand movements using our motion sensor technology. The frequency and duration of all hand hygiene events collected by the Hygienix Gateway is made available in real-time reports across the facility. This insight identifies opportunities for hand hygiene improvement, giving the hospital an advantage in the battle against preventable infections. In Hygienix trials, participating hospitals doubled their compliance rates and increased the average hand rub duration. The system positively impacts financial operations by reducing preventable infections and eliminating hospital expenditures such as the cost of direct observation. Easy to install, implement, and maintain, this innovative system also offers an engaging app that empowers healthcare practitioners to set personal goals and track their progress, thus giving them the confidence to maintain the highest standards in patient safety and quality of care. For more information, please visit hygienix.com.
So here's our wristband over here. I just want to give you guys a quick demo of how it would work. So we would have beacons on the ceilings of each hospital room. So when a healthcare worker is wearing these wristbands and they enter a patient room, and if they forget to wash their hands, it'll give them a quick vibration reminder and let them know to get started on a hand hygiene event. So I'm going to put this on. So here's an example of one of our beacons installed in one of these dispensers. When I activate the dispenser and put my hand underneath, you can look for a blue light. A blue light will come on showing that it's being activated. So there's the blue light. And then once I start rubbing, it starts, you can't really see it from over there, but it starts monitoring the hand wash, and it gives me the rub seconds of how long that I've been washing my hands, and then it gives me direct feedback letting me know if I've washed my hands for long enough or not, which showed in the video as well. And then we're giving some examples of what our web portal would look like from the view of a hospital administrator. So they can see data about their compliance data at an annual level, a monthly level, a weekly level, and they can go down to even hourly to go backtrack and see if they had an infection at some time that was spread. They can go back and figure out what room it was sourced from and go back to see who was the cause of the problem or what was the cause of the problem and such. And you can also see from an individual level how well each individual is doing from a time range, as well as unit, shift, wash event, and so on. And then to show you a quick preview of what our app will look like, this is an example of a dashboard. So my name is Greg Hart, and my compliance right now is 54% for this day. I can swipe and look through my weekly compliance, my monthly compliance, my yearly compliance. We have leaderboards, so I can see from an individual level who in my unit is doing well and who is not, and I can see where I am in comparison to everyone else. And we also have an achievements feature, so I can set goals for myself and I can get notifications and see if I've reached my goal for that day or that week or month or year, and as well as the type of hand washes, if I needed a reminder or if I didn't wash for long enough. So any of that information we can get, and we also can get points. We have a point system, and we can redeem the points and get, for example, a battery pack or a gift card or anything. So you want me to
Next
play
slide,
the
yeah.
case studies? Go ahead, talk about that.
So what does all these mean? How does this help a hospital achieve their goal? We had a couple of studies done in Israel, and the results were fantastic. The hospital, in the very first box, you'll see that the hospital was able to increase their compliance by 200%. So from a perspective of people washing their hands more often, it doubled. Another thing that the hospital also observed is that the amount of time people actually wash their hands increased from 10 seconds to 24 seconds. Why is this important? Because the more time you spend washing your hands, the better you get rid of the bacteria and germs on your hands. So that's very important, especially in a hospital setting. We don't want anyone spreading infections from one patient to another. Actually, this was the increase in hand sanitizer usage. Sorry about that. It increased by 3 times. And another thing that increased also was the rub duration, as I said, from 10 seconds to 24 seconds. So obviously, the second point, it makes perfect sense. The more people are washing their hands, the more hand sanitizer is being used. So the fact that the two correlate proves and supports the concept that this system is actually working and more product is being used. So why is this important? In the U.S., about 100,000 people die annually from the infections that they pick up from the hospital. Why is it deadly? I'm sorry? MRSA, yes, exactly. Why is this? Why does it lead to death? Because over the years, antibiotics have been used, and the bacteria have become resistant to the bacteria. So as a result, when they get infection, the antibiotic is not working. The bacteria is immune. So the best way, one of the most effective ways to combat infections and reduce the spread is keeping the hands clean. With this system, we ensure, and we have a system of monitoring it and encouraging people with the applications that we have designed. We encourage people to stick to this good habit and keep everyone healthy. So that ends the presentation. Yes. If there are any questions, please, we're happy to take questions. We are, yes, we are interested in partnerships. And we can talk about that if offline. Anyone else? All right. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.